I'm making something very sumptuous and delicious, catfish pepper soup. This catfish pepper soup will be paired with a very beautiful drink.
Foodies and Spices.
And here is our catfish, yeah? So there is this woman that sells beer parlor. Yeah, that's what they call it. For those of you watching me from abroad, beer parlor is usually like lounges where people sit and enjoy alcohol and pepper soup. Yeah, and you know, she doesn't even get to cut the fish to size. They will just remove the guts, clean it up, put it inside their big pot of fishes. They will now catch it with big spoon, put it in a big bowl. I love catfish pepper soup, I really do. Now I'm going to cut this to size, okay? And I'll get a sharp knife. So I'll put it in my bowl now. So I'll take the alum, this is what it looks like, and clean the fish. Now, if you do not want to use alum or you don't have alum, you can always just boil hot water and pour the hot water on your fish. Then you rinse out. That is one good way to clean catfish. You might not get rid of the slime completely, but at least it's very eatable once you make sure you have really cleaned it. Right, don't forget to remove the gills. It's important so that whoever you are serving the head to will enjoy it. The gills from catfish can be tough sometimes, but just try your best to get it out. And my catfish head is ready. This is all cleaned, and the next thing I'm going to do is blend 2 small bulbs of onions. Pepper according to your taste, okay? This pepper soup, you are free to add water because it's soup. It has to be very watery. Oh, I must not forget, garlic and fish, they are best friends. Whenever you're cooking anything with fish, be it pepper soup or whatever, even if they say it's not traditional to add garlic, add it and see the difference. A thumb of ginger, and I blend. This pepper soup is going to be so tasty already with this mix. I've not even added the traditional spices, so with this one alone, it don't sweet. All right, so this is good. I'll set it aside so when I need it. And now it's time for me to work on the spices. Now the reason why I didn't blend it alongside the wet ingredients is because some of those spices, they need to be treated differently. Like my ehuru, the calabash nutmeg. I have to burn it, remove the shell. Ooh, the aroma is fantastic. Beautiful aroma. So I'll just remove the shell, the burnt shell. So this is my calabash nutmeg. Next will be to heat up the other ingredients. I have the ataiko or orioma seeds, country onions and njangsa, and the alligator pepper. Now this is not to cook it, but this is just for it to warm up and release its aroma. And once you begin to perceive, especially the ataiko, that means it's warmed. Then we'll take them for blending. Over here, I have the ehuru or calabash nutmeg in here first. Then I'll be adding the other spices. Country onion, njaksa, orioma, and the alligator pepper. Aroma is amazing. Now, this is just the quantity I need for this pepper soup that I'm making. This is so beautiful. All right, so we'll go start cooking our fish now. You'll see that some people may begin to cook the pepper, onions, and everything before they add the fish into it. There's nothing wrong with that, but believe me, that it is not going to be as tasty as when you have your fish in it and you pour your pepper, onions and garlic on it. You light up your cooker, add your salt, seasoning. You go in with that spice blend, and then I'm going to open the Uda pods and throw it in. I'll be adding just one Uda pod because I think that spice blend is just more than enough, because whatever is left of the soup, even after we finish eating the fish, I can use that stock or the soup to make another soup for swallow. I can turn it to ofe nsala, I can just thicken it, I can add anything to it. Tip number 2, when you cover it, you're going to allow this thing come to a boil. Immediately it comes to a boil, you now have to reduce your heat to low or medium low for it to begin to steep, like if you are making tea. So it will steep, and when you now serve that pepper soup, you will know the difference between Gina's pepper soup and the one where they buy far side. We know the difference. So this is the secret of pepper soup. Guys, this aroma is on 100. It smells so good. But before then, like, this is the kind of pepper soup that you just want to cook, enjoy. You don't even want to share. You just want to have a glass by your side, a glass of chilled and refreshing Malta Guinness by your side, and enjoy. This is enjoyment at its peak. You never done, no, see as it's sweet. And this should cook for about 15-20 minutes. This is one simple and refreshing way for you to enjoy your Malta Guinness. Malta Guinness Tigernut milk. First, I'm going to blend the tiger nut. I'm going to add some water to this and blend it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is sieve it in a bowl. Tigernut milk is one very good milk. The only downside to it is that it gets sour on time. So you're going to try as much as possible not to touch it with your hands. You can maybe wear gloves or use tongs. I'll be using a tongue to press it out so that it can last for longer, and freeze immediately or refrigerate immediately, because it doesn't really stay long after you've blended. This is fine. I'll just drop this here. I might blend it later again for extra milk, but this is what I have got, and it's beautiful, very creamy and milky. I'm just going to pour it into this jug. I'll clear here and then make a glass of the tastiest Malta Tigernut milk drink. The first thing we'll do is take our Malta Guinness, pour it in a silicone mold, then freeze it. We'll come back to it later after it's frozen. So my frozen Malta Guinness is here. So we begin to make our mocktail now. So I'll start by bringing out my frozen Malta Guinness from the mold. Now, if you don't have this kind of mold, you can always use that, stuff you use for ice block in your freezer. Just pour your Malta Guinness in it. So I'm just going to scoop the Malta Guinness, then add the milk. This is so beautiful. I'll get my straw, but just before then, let me do the second cup because my guest is here. All right, so my straw is here. The Malta Guinness cubes will just gently melt into this Tigernut milk, and it's so beautiful. And you guys remember that thing they say about Tigernut milk? I don't know about it all. This one that I did is just for refreshing, and it is so refreshing. Trust me, it is. Let me have a sip. Oh. This is so refreshing. It's so good, but man, not finish and before visitor sit down. This is so good. Just before I turn off my cooker on that fish, I'll sprinkle some scent leaves for garnishing. on my catfish pepper soup. This is optional, but it makes a lot of difference. Ladies and gentlemen, this fish done. Let me serve. I'll just turn off the heat now. It has tipped enough. You can see it's slightly thick and it's going to be so tasty. This soup done.
Tasty. Tigernut, like there's no going wrong with Tigernut, I mean. I could finish it in one sip.
I'm telling you, like if not because we have to use it to eat something, I'm going straight
to
on.
Finish it, yeah.
It's actually very refreshing, very refreshing. I love it.
So we should dive in.
I'm telling you, Elo says he doesn't like fish.
I don't eat fish.
He doesn't eat fish. But
today is the day that.
Today is the day. He's going to try. Or let him just drink the pepper soup. Just drink the pepper soup.
I actually really like pepper, so this is like so tasty, guys.
This is good. Ooh, our traditional African spices are so good.
I've already finished my pepper soup.
Like really good.
The battle now is with the you know.
You've actually finished the soup. The soup is good. Soup is good. Hello.
Yes, please.
Taste fish for 1 million naira. No be me go give you. No, go gather. Go gather give out.
No, if they do that, I swear I will. Fast, I'm furious. Let me try. Oh, more.
Yeah, try.
This is the biggest punishment.
Try.
Okay, let's do this.
After today.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.